Hello everyone, hello. I did not do a Pregnancy Wednesday vlog last week. Things have been behind, they've been crazy, and to be honest, totally honest, I didn't have time to do one, and I didn't have anything done that I really wanted to talk about. So I thought, you know, we'll skip it for that week and try and get the vlogs up to date, which I hope they will be soon, so I'm gonna try and post 2 today. And yeah, then I mean, I'll hopefully be back on track, and things have kind of calmed down a little bit right now, so hopefully I'll be able to continue vlogging on my regular schedule, Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, and it won't be all mixed up as to when the actual vlogs come up on the vlog or on YouTube. So hopefully that'll be easier for you. I know, Mom, I'm sure you'll appreciate that, so you're back on a schedule and you can see what's going on in my life, because I've been so busy that I haven't been able to do anything. As I'm nearing the due period, as I like to call it, which is anywhere from 37 to 42 weeks, I would like to be ready in case the baby comes, anywhere between 37 and 42 weeks. So because I'm nearing my due period, I wanted to try and get my bag ready for the hospital, because I'm not going to have a home birth this time, as where I live is just way too chaotic and quite far from any kind of hospital or birthing facility at all. So it's just, you know, I've discussed where I'm going to have the baby and why in a different vlog a little while back, and I think it's titled where this baby's gonna be born. It's just too chaotic here. There's way too many people, there's too much going on, and there's no bathtub, so I don't know what I would do, because I had Emmeline at home in the bathtub. Not with water, just without water. I don't really prefer baths. I don't like to take baths. A water birth isn't appealing to me. It's not. But anyway, even when I had a home birth with Emmeline, we still had the bags packed, because you don't know if you're going to need a transfer. So if you are planning on a home birth, I still recommend having bags packed and ready to go, just in case. You never know. Just in case. Or maybe you change your mind last minute and you want to go to the birthing center or the hospital. So this is my humongous nappy bag. Look, you can't even see me because it's so big. So this is the nappy bag. It's the reason that I decided to get a huge nappy bag this time was because I have Emmeline, a toddler, and then I'll have a baby, and I still have to bring stuff for me wherever I go with Emmeline. I have to bring extra clothes, I've got to bring food, water, snacks, things for me, things for her. And I'm thinking, okay, I had a small regular size nappy bag when she was little and I could barely fit everything we needed in that. So this time I'm like, let's just get a big one to start out with, and then hopefully everything will fit in there. My goal is to just take this bag with us and a bag for Alvin, because he's going to be my birthing partner. So that's my goal. And hopefully we'll be able to fit everything in those 2 bags. Having this be my second baby, I kind of know what I want to bring with me and what I don't want to bring with me, and Alvin knows, and so it's a little bit easier to pack this time, I think. Maybe we overpacked last time, but we still didn't really have that much. Alvin had a small backpack, I had a small bag, and we had the nappy bag with stuff for Emily. So that's that. So today I'm going to do what we're packing for the baby, which isn't really that much stuff, but that's where I thought we'd start. I haven't washed everything yet. Before, maybe not everyone does this, but we put everything through the wash that's gonna come in contact with the baby with basically the most mild detergent and soap you could ever think of. So we do that. Haven't done it yet, so everything looks really clean and nice in here, or it looks like brand new from the store, or brand new because we washed it when we had it with Emmeline. So that's what we're going to talk about today, baby stuff. I don't really think the baby needs that much stuff, and depending on the hospital you're in, or if you're at home, well, not if you're at home, because if you wouldn't need it then, but depending on the hospital birthing center, you should ask them what they have available and what they're going to give to you, and then maybe think about, is that the one that you'd like to have? For example, nappies. They'll probably have nappies for the baby. When we had Emmeline, we transferred to the hospital after she was born because of her size, and they did not really want to give you nappies for your baby. They were like, well, we have them, but didn't you bring them? We were like, yes, we did. Okay, so see if they have nappies. If they're regular nappy brands that maybe you don't like, you might want to consider bringing your own nappies. Alvin and I, we do cloth nappy most of the time, but when Emmeline was a newborn, and we plan on doing this with this baby, we did disposables for the first 3 weeks to a month, because one, Emmeline was too small for cloth nappies, and I didn't want to spend a ton of money to buy newborn cloth nappies, and we didn't want to like hand fold them. We just were like, no, we don't want to do that. So we did disposables. Also, babies go through a lot of nappies in the very beginning, first month, and we just thought it's too much laundry. We're going to be new parents. It's too much stress. So we had nappies, disposable nappies for the first month. We used Natty nappies. They're from Sweden. They don't have any chlorine, bleach, and nothing like that is in them. It's very difficult to find them in Norway, ironically, even though the country that makes them is just next door. So I'm not sure what we're gonna do for this baby. We might go over to Sweden and pick up a couple packages, or maybe I'll get some online. I'm not really sure, but we're probably gonna end up bringing our own nappies because I don't care for the ones that have lots of chemicals in them. One for the baby, but also for the environment. That's why we cloth nappy. But anyway, that's everyone's choice, and everyone, I mean, I think at the end of the day it doesn't really matter, you know? You'll probably just want to put something on your baby because it's gonna be messy if you don't. To the women who don't use nappies and the men who don't use nappies and they just potty train from birth, I think that's phenomenal. I just don't want to, it's not something I could do right now. So the first thing, we are going to bring some nappies. These are Emmeline's. I don't have any for the baby yet, but we're definitely going to bring some nappies. The other thing that we're going to bring is like a little square of cotton. It's almost like a cotton ball, but it's a thin square. You can get them in England. To wipe the baby with after. We don't want to use wipes. Most of the time we use reusable wipes. When we don't, we use water wipes for Emmeline. But we're not going to use these for the baby. In the beginning, we're just going to bring those tiny squares of cotton wool because their first poos are really dark and sticky and just a mess. And we find that the little piece of thin cotton, you just get it wet, it comes off with that. So we're going to use those. That is available at the birthing center hospitals here, but we are going to bring some just in case. So that's the other thing on my list. I don't have them here, but some kind of wipe for your baby. The other thing, let me go into my bag now. Burp cloths. I've got 3 of them here. I did not use, I've actually got maybe two or 3 here. I did not use them when Emmeline was a newborn the first couple of days. We're definitely bringing 2 or 3 of those. So burp cloths, something you'll probably want to bring. We are bringing a blanket, like a small little blanket. This is the one that we have for the baby. Just a little blanket to keep them warm. You can use it in the car, put it over you if you're doing skin on skin, which is what we probably plan to be doing. And yep, it's good to have a little blanket with you or some kind of swaddle, just anything. This is the one that we chose. You can choose anything, but that is a good idea. What else are we bringing for the baby? It's really not that much. I just have to look in this bag because there's some stuff for me in this bag. We're not bringing socks. Actually, no, we are bringing socks, but my mother-in-law knit these super cute little booties for the baby. You can see them here. And they have a little string so you can tighten it and tie it around so they don't come off. She had knit some for Emmeline as well, and they were white. And then we told them as a Christmas gift that I was pregnant, and she knit these right away. So, like the same day. So we're bringing those for sure. I love them. And we are bringing, where we're going to have the baby, and we like to do skin on skin, it's really, they told us, they're like, don't really bring clothes for your baby because they encourage you to have the baby on your chest, you or a birth partner or somebody. But obviously we want to bring something in case someone is there to visit and they want to hold the baby, or we're going to take a walk and we don't want to have the, like, you know, the baby skin on skin at that point. So we're just bringing one of these. It's a little, like, baby dress kind of thing. We put them on Emmeline. My mom actually introduced us to them. She sent them to me when I was pregnant with Emmeline. And the baby, it's almost like a dress for the baby. So it's really easy to slip it up and change their nappies. We have one of those. And this we actually bought used for like 10 krona, which is nothing. Like a change we bought. And so we have that. And then I do have a going home outfit for the baby. It's just a onesie. It's a t-shirt onesie. You know, it's a long sleeve onesie, a pair of pants, socks, and then I have the booties that my mother-in-law knit. And we do have a hat for the car. I guess it's the whole wearing the hat for the baby upon birth. It's kind of, I guess if you do skin on skin, they say it's not really necessary. But I don't know, we're gonna have one definitely for the car because you don't know what the weather's gonna be or anything like that. So we do have a going home outfit for the baby. And that's really all we have. The only other thing I have is this completely unnecessary, completely unnecessary. We're gonna bring this so Emmeline has something to give to the baby. Emmeline actually picked this out. We were in the store. She was like, oh, for a baby, for lillebror, which is the little brother in Norwegian. And she picked it out. We thought it was so cute. So we're like, oh, we'll let her give that to him. when he's born. So we're bringing that so she can give it to him when she comes to see him. And that is all. That's all I have for the baby. I'm not bringing anything else. I think with Emmeline we brought lots more outfits, more blankets. We didn't use it. We used one blanket. We used one outfit and that's it really. I didn't use anything for her. And we used nappies and we used the cotton wool to clean her with, and that's it. So that's all. That is all we have for the baby. Depending on who you are, you could definitely look up what you want to bring with you. And everyone's different. Maybe people want to have different things. If you want to take lots of pictures of your baby, some people want to bring different outfits to have newborn photos, really newborn photos. I recommend though, your baby may be really pink when they're born, so if you put your baby in pink and you take newborn photos, they're gonna look really pink in their newborn photos. That happened to Emmeline. She looks completely pink because somebody came and took some photos for us. So I recommend just having like a white blanket and just taking your baby's clothes off, because the hospital or the birthing center should be warm enough for that, or your house. But that's what we recommend. That's what I recommend. I'm sure Alvin recommends the same thing. So that's it. That's all I've got for baby right now. And I don't think I'm gonna add anything really. I don't think I'm gonna add anything else. I guess maybe if you forget something, maybe your birth partner can go home and get it. But I don't really think, honestly, I don't think your baby's gonna need that much when they're born. They need you or your birth partner, and that's it really, and some milk. If you do not plan on breastfeeding your baby, you'll want to bring stuff so you can feed your baby. You'll want to bring formula, you'll want to bring bottles, sterilizing stuff you might be able to do there, and you might be able to borrow all that if you don't plan on breastfeeding your baby. Or if you think maybe there'll be an issue or a problem with breastfeeding your baby, maybe you want to bring formula with you just in case, in a bottle just in case. Breast pump you might want to bring with you, but that's for you, that's not for the baby. But the hospital or birthing center should have something you can borrow. It's totally up to you. But that's all I've got for the baby. That's it. I do plan to breastfeed this baby. I didn't have any issues. I had issues feeding Emmeline, but not with milk supply. So I'm not going to choose to bring formula or anything like that just in case, because I didn't have any issues with milk supply. My milk came in within hours after having Emmeline, and I had way too much for 3 months, and that was a completely different struggle. So that's that. Thanks so much for watching. If you can think of anything that you wanted to bring for your baby, you can put it in the comments below, because maybe it will help other women decide what to bring. This is, again, is very minimal. It's my second baby. I've done it before and I know I don't need too much for me. Everyone's different. But thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a really good week. There should be a week in... Sorry, my camera totally cut me off there. So as I was saying, I hope you have a really good week, and stay tuned for another Pregnancy Wednesday, which will come on time next week. There should be a week in review posted on Friday, and then I'll do the weekend vlog on Monday, and we'll be back on track. So have a great day. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have anything that you want to say about what you want to pack for your baby, put it in the comments below, and maybe we can help out some other people who are trying to pack their baby bags. So thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you next week. Bye. Or see you on Friday. I'll see you on Friday.